question was, how did Bimbo Jones get started?
Nice and bright and early.
Yep.
We got started in late 2000 when we first met and started making music together.
Yeah.
And it's been an ongoing brand that we just developed together, really. We had some mutual friends put us all together,
Yep.
and we just started off very slowly, and it's been slowly gathering pace,
Yep.
and it's turning something great.
Yeah, really has. Did you ever imagine when you started the project that it would go so big and that you'd be doing remixes for so many huge artists?
Well, when we first started off, there was this incredible dynamic between me and Lee, because for the first time we could make something during the day in the studio, and Lee would go out and play it in a super club at night. You see 3,500 people dance to it. And I'd never experienced being able to write music during the day and then have it played out. So it started off amazing like that, and we never imagined it would have ended up like this.
No.
We're very, very excited. It's always good to road trip it, as Marc said, but no, we've been very lucky with the amount of people who've wanted to work with us, and onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Yeah. So what are do you guys? I suppose you DJ as well as doing the remix and production side of things as well, do you?
I DJ. I've been DJing since 1991, and then Marc's been having a go since when? Oh, for the last couple of years or so.
Yeah.
But Lee's really, I come from the music, songwriting, composition, and playing, and Lee comes from the DJ side, and slowly we've been swapping a bit of each other's magic.
Cool.
Yeah. Tag team. Yeah.
So what are some of your favourite clubs to go out to and also spin your music at?
My favourite club used to always be the Cross in London, but actually that closed down 2 years ago, and I've been playing there since 1995. But these days, there's a club in Prague called Mecca, a club in Ostrava in eastern Czechoslovakian border, or Slovakian Czech border, and that's called Ostrava is the city, but the club's called Fabric. That's really hot, and also Arc in Sydney. And there's loads of different clubs. Just full on. Marc's got a few favourites as well that he likes going to. Absolutely, but I can't really remember them.
No. Okay, so I wanted to ask a little bit about how you guys work together in the studio. What's the process like?
Well, we know when the vocal comes in what kind of track it's going to end up being. So we do a lot of the stateside R&B stuff, and it's normally very slow tempo. Hello.
Hi,
so start. Hi. How you doing, Brad?
Hello. I've never
when you start,
thanks so much.
When you start B stuff, you have to speed it up really fast for the force of the floor 5, and all of the vocals start becoming very wobbly. So you have to make sure that the vocal sounds good for the artist. So a lot of it just depends on the speed of the vocal, for starters. Yeah, and with the production, we like take it in turns, stepping onto the computer, pressing the buttons, and one of us might do half an hour here, half an hour there, and then like one of us surprise each other. Look, I found this, I've done this, and then just put it all together, a bit like a big jigsaw. Yeah.
What software do you guys use?
We're currently on Pro Tools and Cubase. Yeah, using a bit of both. Yeah, Pro Tools is great because you can interface with all the big artists and studios really easily. Cubase is just so easy to use and very fast as well.
Cool. Okay, so I wanted to ask, where do you get the inspiration from the different mixes from?
I think a lot of it comes the minute you hear either the a cappella on its own, even before hearing the original track. You can it just puts you in the zone straight away, and you come up with an idea instantly, even sometimes a few ideas, and that sets us off straight away. Right. And it also depends what we've been listening to. We might have been listening to some indie music, and we put the elements in the track, or we might have just been out clubbing in the weekend and bringing some of the elements of that into the remix. So it all depends. Also, the London weather is really, really dynamic, and it depends if it's raining or if it's sunny. Generally, if it's lighting would just make it a bit darker. And
Yep.
if it's sunny out, Harleys, it's like,
Yep.
woo!
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
So as I said before, you've remixed some of the biggest artists in the business. Who do you think is the current artist that's bringing something new to the table?
I'm quite enjoying Empire of the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Two guys from Australia. Great sounds, great ideas, and amazing videos.
Yeah.
And Marc, I think you said Little Boots, didn't you?
Yeah, Little Boots, we remixed a tune for her recently. It was just absolutely amazing. It had all those fantastic 80s synths in. Also another artist that we're working with called Hannah, who originally comes from Estonia. She's got a lot to offer,
Yeah.
so very exciting.
Mm.
I was actually going to ask you about the Hannah project. I know that you're working on a dance project with her and you'd remixed the Keeping Score single. How did the collaboration come about,
Yeah.
and how's it working out for you guys? What's the experience like?
I think it started with, luckily our manager Alistair got in contact, or one of them got in contact with each other, and it just established from there, and got to meet them and got on really straight away, and just started plugging it straight away and having goes of different remixes and co-productions.
And then meeting up with Hannah, we found there's a whole new side of her that we didn't realise existed. Like, she's a fully fledged songwriter, composer. She was showing us some YouTube clips of her playing with the Estonian National Philharmonic Orchestra
Oh, wow.
for I think it was a Christmas gig where they beamed it throughout the country twice in a day.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
amazing stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. And she's sitting here with us and go, right, wow.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides Hannah, who else have you been remixing recently? You just said Little Boots. Who else?
Yeah, there's another artist called Pixie Lot, who's I actually thought she was Spanish, but she's actually from Essex.
Yeah.
She's really talented.
Yeah.
We got to remix her before on her first single. Recently, what else have we done? Wally, Lady Gaga, Kerry Hilson, Kanye West, The Killers, Kid Cudi, Tinchy Strider.
Yeah.
Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very busy. That's
Even as,
good.
Yeah.
but as well as the remixes, we're still doing lots of co-writes and co-productions with other artists as well.
And original songwriting as well.
Yeah,
So we've got a whole stack of stuff
Yeah.
that we're writing together
Yeah.
that we're eventually going to release under various names.
Yeah.
So watch this space.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very
very
nice.
exciting.
Will you be working with like a female singer or like to do the vocals and stuff like that? Anybody in mind right now?
We just have to see how it all pans out.
Yep.
Yeah, we're working with lots of different artists, different names.
Uh-huh.
Some of them famous, some of them yet to be famous.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it's all exciting.
We've been doing our Bimbo Jones project with our amazing singer Catherine Ellis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's been a fantastic album, signed up to Tommy Boy,
Yeah.
and we're just releasing our second single, Freeze.
Very
yeah.
nice. Okay, well that was really about all I had to ask you guys, but thank you so much for doing the interview and good luck with everything
No
in
worries.
the future. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.